For the last 7 weeks, Times Now's team across India has been unraveling the complex trail of investors and its directors, all concerning Gadkari's firm Purti Sugar and Power Limited. Today, as part 12 of our investigation, we get you details of how Gadkari's driver and accountant were made directors of 7 firms in one single day.
That's right. Documents with Times Now show that Manohar Panse, Gadkari's driver, was not just a director in 3 firms but in 11 companies that had stakes in Purti Group. Now, Panse was appointed director in 7 firms on just a single day. Just like Panse, Gadkari's family accountant Kadu Zode was also a director in 16 firms, was made ahead of 7 firms in just one day.
नहीं, वो तो अपनी प्रक्रिया है, वो चलती रहती है। कार्यकाल के साथ इसको जोड़कर नहीं देखा जाना चाहिए। और सरकार को यह भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी कहना चाहती है कि जिस भी इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसी से जांच करानी हो, वो नितिन जी के बारे में जांच करा सकते हैं, क्योंकि डंके की चोट पर 2 टूक शब्दों में नितिन जी ने कहा, आरोप लगते ही सरकार को मैं ये खुली छूट देता हूं कि किसी भी इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसी के द्वारा हमारी जांच कराना चाहते हैं तो सरकार जांच करा सकती है।
देखिए, ये जो टीवी में मैं देख रहा हूं, वो तो अभी इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन, कर लेंगे। जो है वो है फैक्ट, वो तो कोई छुपा नहीं सकते।
क्या लगता है आपको आरोपों में दम है?
दम रहे बिना तो नहीं होता है सर, दम है।
Well, no, I understand that some more information has come out about the Purti Group. As we maintained earlier that we have appropriate agencies and institutions like SEBI, like Income Tax, like Register of Companies. We've also heard, seen from newspaper and other reports that they've already started their investigations into the allegations that have been made against Mr. Gadkari. I think we must give these agencies a chance. Let them take a look in case certain anomalies or wrongdoings are found, and they will investigate further. Let's have confidence in the competence of these agencies and leave it at that.
Well, Megha joining us on this story. Megha, this is a relentless investigation by Times Now in Gadkari's Purti firms and the associate firms. What is this 12th part investigation for our viewers? Just give us a detail on this.
Well, the 12th part of our investigation, we are essentially putting out what we have observed in the documents that we have accessed. And it seems to us that the story that we put out yesterday when we said that there are 8 directors who appear to be repeatedly directors in the associate companies of Purti Power and Sugar Limited. They are directors not only in the companies that have invested in Purti, but also in other companies. And a total of those companies came to a huge number of 70 different companies on which they were listed as directors. And these include, of course, 4 people that we have tracked down to be close aides and associates of Mr. Nitin Gadkari, including his former driver, including his current accountant. And, of course, there are 4 other people from the family called the Kandois in Calcutta, whom we've been speaking for the last 3 days. And, of course, they have been claiming complete ignorance about them being directors in different companies. So these 8 people that now we found out, they are directors on 70 different companies. But today what we are saying is that what we have observed in the list of at least Manohar Panse, who's the driver of Mr. Nitin Gadkari, and Kavru Zare, who happens to be currently the accountant of Mr. Nitin Gadkari, lives inside Gadkariwala in Nagpur. These people have been appointed on several different companies. Manohar Panse on 7 different companies, Kavru Zare on at least 8 different companies on the very same day. So the question that we are putting out today, Devena, is this, that did all these different companies hold their board meetings on the very same day, decide on appointing these people as directors on their board on the same day? So we have different companies who are deciding to put people as directors who are the same people on the boards of different companies on the very same day. Of course, these raises a lot of doubts about the credibility of these companies. And the big question is there one person or a group of people who are controlling these different companies, who are registered separately as separate entities with the Registrar of Companies or with the Ministry of Company Affairs? They do not show any sort of correlation between them. But these questions, of course, raise these documents that we have in our possession, of course, raises these big questions. That is there one person controlling all these companies? What is the correlation between these companies? And how come the same people have been appointed as directors on the same day on the board of different companies?
All right, Megha, continue to stay with us. We're also joined by Tavleen Singh from BJP headquarters. Tavleen, we heard Megha give us the details of our Times Now investigation. Question really being raised now, how is the BJP planning to support its party president?
See, it's very clear as of now what the BJP is doing is that the fact that Nitin Gadkari has said that he's open to a fair probe is something that BJP is waiting for. We have already seen support and coming in from one of the senior members of the party, L.K. Advani, and then Sushma Swaraj, the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, saying the same tune that the party stands behind Nitin Gadkari and they are open for a fair probe. What the BJP does is when a question is asked regarding all the allegations that have been leveled against their party president is that they have been saying, and they've been putting the question back at the Congress party, saying that has any of their leaders offered themselves for a probe when scams after scams have come. But the big question right now, Rhythm, that the BJP faces is the fact that they have been fighting with the Congress party. They have been attacking the Congress party on the plank of corruption, and their own party president being under the cloud of corruption. It has not come at a worse time for the party. Parliament session will be starting, winter parliament session in the month of November, and corruption is one issue that BJP takes up, but how far will they go on like this as far as Nitin Gadkari is concerned? We'll really have to wait and see. But as far as the party president is concerned, he has chosen silence. He has not offered any explanation or, for that matter, any clarification on all the allegations that have been leveled against him and all the expose that Times Now has done in the last 72 hours.